It's a mild if breezy December morning, and I'm off to see a giant spoon in a field, as you do. So here we are by the spoon, as it's known to all and sundry, although its official title is Eat for England, and it's meant to signify this is where your food comes from. This isn't actually the first piece of public art I've passed today. I did go past the giant drill heads, the old pit heap wheat slate, to signify the coal industry that was there. And there's a huge amount of public art in the northeast, but particularly on some of our off-road cycle routes. So today I've stitched together a 100-kilometre route that picks out some of my favourite pieces of art, whether they're large and famous or small and quirky. So let's get on with it. I think this is the only one I haven't been to before. Silverlinks Indeed. Been past this one a few times, but I'm not really sure what it is. Street art. Sculptures here by Fiona Gray, and this one shows all the river crossings between the ferry, North and South Shields, right down to Newburn Bridge. And we're going to be going through the third from the top, the pedestrian cycling tunnel, because it's a lot of fun. This is by far the most famous piece of art on this route. It is, of course, Anthony Donnelly's Angel of the North. 20 metres high. The whole 54 metres from tip to tip. Famously bigger than a Boeing 757 sat on its tail. And the wings have been designed to press the statue down in wind rather than sort of make it fall over. So it's quite a feat of engineering here. It's also thought to be one of the most viewed pieces of art in the world, because A1 running past on the East Coast main line beyond it. So for a lot of people who've been down south, this is a sign that they're coming home to Tyneside.
Transformers. Robots in disguise.
The last 10 miles I've been riding up the Sunderland branch of the C2C, and this is the most famous piece of art on the C2C, Terrace Novalis by Tony Cragg, and it represents a level and a theodolite that the engineers who built all the wagonways have been riding on would have had to use. Now I'll be riding down the other branch of the C2C back towards Newcastle. So I'm finishing on the Newcastle Gateshead quayside, which must be one of the highest concentrations of public art anywhere you could find. But to find my favourite's really difficult. Comb by Andy Goldsworthy. Andy Goldsworthy normally makes stuff out of natural materials, so they decay in place. But because this is the site of an old iron furnace, he made it out of steel, so it'll be here forever. But it is really quite hard to find because the terrain is not kind. This is the piece of public art that's closest to home, so I think I'll say goodbye now. I'm knackered, so just about speaking.